Alex, what are some NBA players that you enjoy watching now? And do you have any specific, moves or things about those individual players in today's NBA that you're trying to emulate into your own?
For sure. I mean, I like watching Giannis, KD, AD too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's more of like my position guys. I mean, of course, like I watch like guards, but at the end of the day, like you can like get a little moves from the guards, but I can't really, like go out there and do the crosses he be doing, like you got to stick to your game. But yeah, like these guys, like if I just pick what Giannis does in transition, like just the bumps into a 1-2 and finish strong at the rim, like that's a move I think when you're like long, and athletic, it can really like help you.
Awesome.
I'm going to set the stage here, right? Game tied, 115, 8 seconds on the clock. You got the ball on the island to go win it. What's your go-to?
115.
115. We got the last shot.
I like it already.
I mean, I'll do a right hand in and out.
Right hand in and out.
See what happens after that.
Okay.
Then
So that's your read right there. Right hand in and out.
That's my read.
Okay.
Right hand in and out. See what he's doing. Then I'll just drive really hard with my right hand. If anything happens, I got my spin to the left.
Okay. Spin the counter.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I'll try to go to the rim. If
We left hand laying. We left hand dunking. We spin dunking 2 hands.
2 hands, I'll try.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm
You're buying it?
I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
Okay.
I'm buying it. I like the in and out. See what in and out and he dropped. What we doing? In and out and he's sitting on it.
I mean, he's sitting.
He playing the drive. In and out. Oh, I know he's trying to get around me.
I mean, you can try to throw a little. You got these.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
You can try to throw one of these. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think my move. I'm going to the behind the leg snatch.
Yeah.
I might hit you with an in and out. See what he doing, and then hard right. Put the shoulder in him.
Yeah.
Behind the right leg snatch.
I saw that one.
And then the Erykah Badu.
Okay, bro. Okay. He's feeling good.
How do you think your go-to moves came together? Like, is it like you figured out in games, you just like worked on them and?
Yeah, you know what? I was always comfortable shooting because I was skinny growing up and I played with a lot of older kids. And so I always had a hard time like getting open and finding space. And I wasn't always like comfortable with my handle at an early age. So I used to always work on that part of it. But what I did realize, like, if I could, create space off of, trying to move somebody back and, if I hide the ball with the back snatch, then I could free up to get a shot off. And that's kind of really how I got so comfortable with that. And then as I got older, it was just working on my handle even more. But yeah, that's really where it came from of, guys were bigger and stronger than me. And then I was getting the ball stolen. So I started off from putting it behind my back to shoot. And then it progressed to behind the leg to shoot. Yep. And that's really how it kind of evolved.
All right.
And it was magic ever since.
It's actually a good question because like everyone has signature moves. Like, why? Because I'm sure some guys could say like, yeah, I practice that move a lot, but then I'm sure some guys would be like, that's just
a lot of moves.
That's just what works the most for me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like different moves work better for some players than others. So it is kind of interesting to think about like, why are there so many different, like guys have different go-to moves.
Right.
Yep.
But it I think honestly, it all stems from when you're a kid.
It has to, right?
Yeah. You figure out something that works and then you just, you stick with it and over time you get better at it. But it kind of originates.
What was Jackie's go-to move as a young pup? Jackie's out on the playground. He's in Pasadena. They're talking like you get the ball. What would be your go-to move?
And everybody like, no, don't let him get it. Don't let him
get him,
touch
Bunky,
it.
get him. Like they hyping you up.
Listen, I'm known for my speed.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is let Bunky go.
Okay.
And I got a quick right, left, right. I'm out of there, straight to the hole.
Okay. So you were extremely efficient your time at Kentucky last year, shooting 50% from the field, 50% from three, which is extremely well. one of the toughest things to do at the next level is just the ability to create space and create your own shot. How are you training now to ensure that you can have that same level of efficiency going into your rookie season?
Yeah, the main thing, is just staying in the gym and getting the reps up, getting the shots up. And then a big thing that Don emphasizes is like fast feet, just getting your feet down, getting the shot. Everything game speed in the workouts. You're not going half speed. So being able to go in every day with the mindset of you're going in, you're going to shoot as fast as you can, get your feet set. Will be huge going into next year. But at the same time, it's going to be a learning experience. It's different. It's the NBA. It's the best basketball players in the world. So just learning from guys like you and guys like the other vets, and just seeing how everyone can get to their shot and get their feet set. It'll be a lot of fun being able to learn and just enjoy the whole thing.
We hear a lot about NBA comparisons and other analysis making claims of who they think you play. Like, who in the NBA do you compare yourself to and that you try to emulate your game after? Yeah,
there's a lot of guys, that's a tough question when people ask that. There's so many great players that you could watch, that you could take stuff from their game and just try and put it into your game. But I like looking at my Kentucky boys like Book. I like watching Book and how he can get to his like mid-range spot. He just gets there and can elevate over anyone and gets there. So being able to just watch him play, and growing up watching him at Kentucky, that's really cool for me, seeing him at Kentucky and now the league, and just doing what he does and how good that he does it. But other guys, like Chris Paul, the way he can control a game, Steph Curry, how he can just how he shoots is crazy. So there's a lot of guys that you look at and that you see that you want to kind of take stuff from their game and put it in your game.
Well, Reed, I like to be nosy. You probably don't know that, but you're mostly known as an elite shooter and a defender, which is amazing. That is good. So where I want to be nosy at, is there another aspect of your game that you feel is underrated?
I think just the overall basketball, like just playmaking and getting my teammates involved. Sometimes that stuff doesn't show up on a stat sheet. It isn't what's going to be on the Instagram videos and all of that stuff. That's not what the highlights are about. All the highlights are about scoring or getting a block or a steal and going and dunking it or something. It's not a lot about making the right play, making the right pass. So I think just playing basketball the right way, always making the right play, whether that's a one more driving kick or whatever it is, always making the right play for the team.
Get in on the playoff action and win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks as you and the world's best players take the game to a new level during basketball's postseason.
You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Pick with as little as 4 correct picks. You can turn $10 into $1,000 with basketball, hockey, and baseball entries today on Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. I can make my picks, Dallas can make his pick, and guess what? We can submit our entry in less than 60 seconds on Prize Picks.
Download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. I repeat, go download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.
Chitta, 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 ching, ching.